All right, thanks, Melanie.
All right, for those of you tuning in right now, a sweet treat for you on a Wednesday. Dagny's in the house with us.
Yeah, our
Yes.
promotions department, we're doing something kind of behind the scenes later on today, so they wanted her here today. I figured may as well just make this her weekly appearance.
Yeah.
So I don't think she knows days
Look
of the
at
week, and she's just always so excited to be here. As soon as I stop petting her, of course, the
Sleepy.
head goes down and she goes back to sleep. If you can tear your eyes away from that face, the big picture behind her, it's still going to be hot and humid out there today. Above average temperatures, another day, one more day of oppressive heat and humidity. Down to the south, though, look at that. Rain, thunderstorms through Florida into southern Alabama and Georgia. That is because of what's brewing in the tropics. There's a tropical depression off the coast of North Carolina. That one's going to cause some coastal erosion along the outer banks there. There's Hurricane Gaston way out in the Atlantic Ocean. This one's going to turn to the northeast. Then so is this one. The tropical depression down in the Gulf, expected to become Tropical Storm Hermine later on today. Then it's going to track to the northeast, make landfall in Florida just after midnight tomorrow night. We're going to have a detailed track on that coming up in about 25 minutes or so. In the meantime, let's focus on our weather. Those systems aren't going to have a direct influence on our weather around here. We're just looking at brightening skies across the midstate. A little bit of fog here and there. Haze in some parts of Metro Nashville, some actual fog elsewhere. Maybe just give yourself an extra minute or two just to be on the safe side. It never hurts to be early. I wouldn't worry about that. Taking a look at the forewarned live radar, nothing showing up in terms of showers or thunderstorms around here. We could see a few more developing by this afternoon, though. The atmosphere is going to get squeezed a little bit by the approach of some cooler and drier air. It's not going to make its way in yet today, but it's going to get closer. That just kind of squeezes the atmosphere a bit, gets those thunderstorms to pop up during the heat of the afternoon. Yeah, it'll get hotter as if it's not warm enough already. Mid-60s if you're real lucky in Crossville and Tullahoma, but most of us starting off around or above 70 degrees, including 73 degrees right now in Nashville. We'll be up to above 80 by 9 a.m., into the low 90s for highs this afternoon. Heat index running in the mid to upper 90s, and it's going to be steamy out there if you're heading down to watch the Sounds game. 12:05 start time today, playing a matinee against the Iowa Cubs, and 90 degrees for that first pitch temperature. Spotty storms a possibility as we head through the afternoon, but a possibility, not a guarantee. It's only a 30% chance, and there's nothing out there right at noon. Some radar freckles showing up as we head through the afternoon, but a very hit and miss pattern once again. Just a little bit more on the radar simulation today compared to the past couple of days. The actual dividing line between our hot and sticky air and that cooler and drier air up to the north is going to be actually moving through the midstate tomorrow. So another chance for some hit and miss showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but I'm thinking more showers. And those should all be winding down by the time Vanderbilt kicks off against South Carolina tomorrow evening. If you're heading east to Knoxville to UT, watch them take on Appalachian State. Things should be drying out by that point as well. If you're just heading down to Live on the Green, it looks pretty pleasant because the humidity will be lower already by tomorrow evening. It'll be a lot lower by Friday morning, and that lower humidity air is going to stick around for Friday and Saturday. And even once there's a little more mugginess Sunday and Monday, it's still not going to be bad. Temperatures around 90 degrees for the second two-thirds of the Labor Day weekend. Just the weather looking very cooperative around here for Labor Day weekend, but heading to, North South Carolina, down to Florida over the next couple of days, that's going to be problematic. Again, we'll track those tropical systems in more detail coming up in just about 25 minutes.
All right, but wow, that weekend's looking very nice, Paul. 6:20 is our time. Hey, stick around.